Srila Bali here. You. So, Srila speaks about the headline is the key to success. If we can only come into contact with our own self, with that soul within us, I must have realization of my own proper self. Then I will have confidence to go on to the substantial, real and eternal world, beyond this transient lower existence, and beyond that vast marginal realm, which is between this material world and the spiritual world. So if we can only come in contact with our own self, with that soul within us, I must have realization of my own proper self. Then I will have confidence to go on to the substantial, real and eternal world, beyond this transcendent lower existence, beyond that vast marginal realm which is in between this material world and the spiritual world. Evam buddhe param buddhva samstabhyatmananamatma na jahisratrum mahabaho kama rupam dhurasatam. This is Krishna's recommendation of how to conquer our lust for the mundane world in one stroke. All can be smashed in one blow when you come to understand that this soul that we are is such a dignified and noble unit. If you can find that basis, then that noble world will be open to you in reality, not just imagination. That is a small thing, but your affinity for the sense experience world will be finished for good. This is the key of success, to controlling this mundane charm. Then our progress will be valuable and prosperous. Socrates was murdered in the name of religion for his statement that the soul is immortal. The people of this world were disturbed by this threat to their worldly existence. This is a dangerous thing. Christ also treated the complacency of the people by claiming God exists. We belong in His world, not this mortal temporary place. Anyway, we should try to conduct those agents who are from that domain. They will secure a visa for us. We must strictly rely on the divine association of our guardians who live in their spiritual identity. It's wonderful was Sila Maharaj, highly realized. This is not something told from the book. This is spoken through realization. It's a very beautiful thing. Is there anything to say on this? Anything clear? Yeah, it is not and this the meaning is explained by Srila Goswami Maharaj. This is Krishna's recommendation, the shloka, of how to conquer all our lust for the mundane world in one stroke. All can be smashed in one blow when you come to understand that this soul that we are is such a dignified and noble unit. So this is when we understand, then everything else, all can be smashed in one blow when you come to understand that this soul that we are, actually it's not my soul, we are this soul. We are this person. If you can find the basis, then the noble world will open to you in reality, not just imagination. So when we come to this plane of soul, when we get realized or realizing it, then the noble world will be open to you in reality, not just imagination. It means that it is not imagined by me how it is there. Now when the beginners or those who have not realized, it's a very subtle Maya illusion, that they think we can imagine the spiritual world. They imagine it, they project it, but it is a mundane projection, it is mundane ideas. Real, when we come there, everything is smashed in one blow. Everything what is our experience in this world is in one moment it will vanish, it will have no reality. It is a small thing, but your affinity for the sense experienced world will be finished for good. This is the key of success to controlling this mundane charm. Then our progress will be valuable and prosperous. So if you understand this, if you're realized soul bridge, it's a dangerous thing also. They're risking. Socrates was murdered in the name of religion for his statement that the soul is immortal. Because usually they cannot tolerate this. because they think they want to live sensual, experience sensual pleasure in this material world. They are very attracted and attached to this, and they cannot tolerate someone who tells you, this is imagination, this is illusion. This is not real. Even our Srila Prabhupada, our Param Gurudev, he was attacked by the Brahmanas. They could not tolerate. They wanted to attack him. So the people of this world were disturbed by this threat to their worldly existence. They could not tolerate that. What they are doing, what they are looking for, this sensual enjoyment and enjoyment in this illusory, imagined world will be destroyed. Christ also treated the world, not this mortal temporary. Christ was treating the complacency of the people by claiming God exists. We belong in His world, not this mortal temporary place. It is for those who are covered by ignorance. It is such just words. But we have no realization that this is the reality, this is real. Because we have no experience, or we are not afraid that somebody can take it away. If we would go deeper, if we would go, then we would defend ourselves, then we would become aggressive. We would come with defend. God exists and we belong in His world, not this mortal temporary place. Anyway, we should try to contact those agents who are from that domain, and they will secure a visa for us. We must strictly rely on the divine association of our guardians who live in their spiritual identity. This explanation. Anything more to say? And in sadhana bhakti, we will always try to keep ourselves under the shelter of sadhu sangha. For the sadhus have realized their real selves, and by self-realized company, we also have a chance of realizing our own true soul. As the sadhus are not charmed by this external energy. Yanisha sarva bhutanam yasyam jagati sanyami yasyam jagati bhutani sanisi pasyado munehe. The self-realized souls are indifferent to this material energy. And in temptation, but they are ever joyful in the divine ecstatic inner world of service, while the general masses are infatuated by this fleeting mundane fancies, which are devoid of spiritual joy. So Krishna can show himself as apparently material to material eyes. That's very interesting also. Krishna, although fully transcendental, means not visible with our, or not attainable through our material senses, eyes or ears or smell or touch. So Krishna, although fully transcendental, can show himself as apparently material to material eyes and his devotees likewise. At the same time, they can withdraw into different planes of life. This flesh and blood of the mental or the mental astral body that you find in your dreams, they can show this to the soul while apparently sleeping. In this way, there are so many subtle planes on our life, and our life is also made up of such subtle, fine materials. So from this question or clear? From the absolute standpoint, the Pandavas were part and parcel of Krishna. They had no material life. They were souls of different types. Yudhishthira Maharaj could maintain his previous material form when he went to the heavens, whereas Draupadi and the other four brothers had to give up their external cover here, then change into a subtle body to enter heaven. This also, he shows us, if you want to go to heavenly planet, you cannot go with this gross body there. You can go with your subtle body. So, you have to give up they had to give up the brothers, Draupadi and the four brothers have to give up their external cover here. Then change into a subtle body to enter heaven. So giving up the gross body does not mean we die. The subtle body means mind, intellect, something like a dream body. But it is more real actually than the gross body. Gross body is only dead matter. I identify with. Subtle body is also material, because I identify with this. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj reunited with them still in his previous body. Here it is showing heaven as a reward for doing good action. But beyond that is Vaikuntha, which is acquired only by pure devotion. It is also mentioned in a concealed, suppressed way in the Mahabharata. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj met Arjuna and Krishna in Krishna Loka, where their real representations is found in Krishna Lila. That is all eternal. What was shown here in Dwaraka Lila with the Pandavas, that is also eternal, but sometimes they are coming down into this mundane plane. So this Pandava, this Lila, is eternal Lila. sometimes manifests in this world. But they are always conscious who they are. They are not ignorant. They are not under the control of the external plane. So Arjuna is specially meant for Vaikuntha. Arjuna, what is the meaning of Arjuna? Worship. Arjuna means worship of the deities, of the form of the Lord in this world. Then, so this is especially meant for Vaikuntha, to attain Vaikuntha, not in Goloka. In the Ramanuja Sampradaya, Arjuna holds an important position. But in the Gaudiya Sampradaya, Seva and Bhajana. So Seva and Bhajan, always being engaged. Bhajan means service. Always with the consciousness, I want to please him. There's not the opulent worship like deity worship with the rules and regulations is practiced. Seva and Bhajan. This is the main. Also in Vrindavan, many positions of worship in the grand style are seen. But that is only after realized position. Arjuna has been recorded of lower stages. There's a difference between Arjuna and Bhajana. Arjuna means a trial. Before an actual fight, there may be a mock fight. You know what it means? It's like the boxing. Before they fight the real thing, they make a mock fight, means with just boxing in the air, you know. So like this, Arjuna means a trial. Before an actual fight, there may be a mock fight. So it is a training, so to say. How do we learn to become, attain the service mood, to get the service mood, to give, to please him. But it's like a mock fight, it's not real. It's a training. What he wanted, also in Vrindavan, many positions of worship in a grand style are seen. But that is only after realized position. Arjuna has been recorded of lower stages. There's a difference between Arjuna and Bhajana. Arjuna means a trial. Before an actual fight, there may be a mock fight when the planes and ships show some posing of fighting. So Arjuna is like that, in preparation for real service. We are engaging ourselves in similar things. So whatever we do in this material world, in our state, it is something like a mock fight. We are training, we are trying, but we are not really serving, because the service attitude, we are serving external, perhaps we do something, but our mind is in this mundane world. So we are not able to serve the Lord, because what is the difference? If you are serving the Lord under the guidance of a bona fide Acharya, you serve the Guru, the realized soul, you want to please him, you're always conscious of it. You're always conscious. Whatever you do it as a service, and you will also understand what is not service and what is service. It's not that you just, you can tell a parrot, you chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. But this Hare Krishna and Hare Krishna has no effect. But if a pure devotee is chanting the name of Krishna, 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 Krishna manifests personally. So this is a difference, but we have not realized or not understood now the difference. We think it's the same. So also as we as devotees, so many, they are making nice singing, are doing many things, but it is just copying, or how I say, imitating. It is imitating. We are not really certain. Not outside we show, like this, mock fighting. You see, I'm good. But the real thing is that we are completely separated from the material plane. There's only one goal, or only one purpose we are acting, to please the Lord. All the time we should be conscious of this. Then we are coming close to Vrindavan, to the spontaneous and to the loving devotion of service. This we should go for. So Arjuna is like that in preparation for real service. We are engaging ourselves in similar things. So there was no such consideration formally. Formally, one had to do some counting, but there was no rigid limitation. What he wanted from us was intense engagement in the service of the Lord, under the guidance of our Vaishnava, because the all-important point is service. Our attainment of the real goal is not ensured simply by increasing the number of times we repeat the name. Only by increasing the quality will we reach success. So this is important. When we are standing Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, we must turn off our inner computer, YouTube. Or what others, TikTok or the TikTok.
No.
Yes, otherwise it's not chanting. We are calling Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, let me serve you. Please accept my service. Please keep me always in the mood of service. Like this, you can speak with him and he will, pure devotee will see Krishna, Nam and Krishna, non-difference. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Any question or any comments? It is not not everyone can accept these things. It is the intimate part of devotional service, what Mahaprabhu, the Goswamis, has given to us. But we must also understand the mock fighting. We have to get into the real fight. We cannot waste our time on mock fighting. We must take it sincerely. Otherwise, you think just I continue my mock fighting and Krishna will come. No, we have to become sincere. What we are doing, when we want to do some seva for Krishna, then you always think in the beginning, when you start, I want to do this for my Lord, for my Gurudev, if I have taken shelter, if I have developed faith, to Mahaprabhu, to Krishna, wherever. I'm just, whatever I do, I try to please you. And please you protect me, that I'm not doing, acting separately from your desire. I am your servant, eternally. So in a short time, we can realize, we can understand, but it must come from the deep, from the heart. Yeah. This is the pure Buddhist teaching us this. So we may accept it or may not. It is up to us. But we cannot cheat Krishna. We can cheat everyone else in this world. But we cannot cheat him. So I remember that my parents died. My father died in the time like before Christmas, I think. And they informed me. And I was thinking, what can I do? They want me to come there. But what can I do? I'm surrounded by ignorant people who are thinking he's dying. I think I can help him more if I try to please my Lord. Because he will, by just thinking of him, he will get benefit of. Because if he thinks of a pure devotee, it is said that 100 generations, different according to the advancement of the world. They were up to 100 generations. Before and after him, they will start to come. Because they can, through this person, we can become connected with divinity. After a few months later, my mother also left. So again, I was same situation, and I thought, no, if I go there, then I have to stand there amongst ignorant people, and they're making their ceremonies or whatever they do, Christians. If I chant a name properly, please Krishna, when I become Krishna conscious, then all of those who are connected with us, they will also become one day. They also will, I will take them. Otherwise, there is not much hope. And it is important that we keep our Krishna consciousness and understand that they are not dying, they cannot die. They are just going to another place according to their activities. But they may remember, if you are a pure devotee or a devotee, they will remember, and they will also hear you, they will can see you. And they will be attracted, or they will, because they are moving first in a subtle plane. So if they are not too demoniac, they will remember. And they will start their spiritual life there. So we should never give up, because so many will get benefit. Like our Gurudev. It is not a spiritual master for one lifetime. Spiritual master is eternal. There's only one spiritual master, Krishna, and this is manifestation of Krishna. So if I remember, if I sincere, if I have made connection in the life, in this life where I have opportunity, then our life is saved. If I have not made connection, I'm going on to search, but he is always there, but I do not have connection. So, because too strong desire to enjoy this material world is so I get the chance next life and I continue again. Anyway, there's no question, and we can stop here. Was it too heavy? I'm always afraid that I'm not guilty. It is higher. Person speak. Jai Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Srila Gurudev Netterlila Pravistam Vishnupada Brahmansa Yudhicharya Stota Shastri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Guru Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Maharaj.